Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be explaining three terminologies which are usually used interchangeably, and this usually makes a lot of beginner developers confused. And these terms are a terminal, a shell, and a command line. Okay, so I'm going to start off by opening up a terminal. Now if I type in terminal over here and I open up a terminal, now the interface you are currently seeing is what's called a terminal. This interface that you can currently see is what's called a terminal. And the terminal is a text user interface. And why is it called a text user interface? Because you can't see any graphics within the terminal. I mean, you can clearly see that our directory over here is represented using a text. Now, to make this more visual, I'm going to navigate to a directory which I believe everybody is familiar with on a Windows desktop, which is the desktop, on a Windows laptop, which is the desktop. Now, if I would like to see the files within the desktop, I can literally type the command ls, and this shows you the list of what files within the desktop. Now, if I was to use a GUI, I could accomplish this same step by opening up my file manager, and you can see within the desktop we have exactly the same files listed on the terminal. The first class files, the JB, the projects, and we can see that listed here as well. Now the terminal provides you with another alternative of interacting with your CPU or with your computer aside using the GUI. Like I said, the terminal is the text user interface. Now, what is a shell? Now, a shell is the program which is running inside the terminal. It's the shell that actually understands the commands that I'm typing in within my terminal. The shell is the one responsible for understanding these commands. Now, depending on which kind of operating system you're using, the shells which are available to you might vary. Okay. Now, in Windows, we have two built-in shells, and these are the Windows PowerShell and also the command prompt. But the Windows PowerShell is more advanced than the command prompt, so people rarely use the command prompt nowadays. And that's for the Windows system. And you can actually see here, the shell that's currently opened over here is the Windows PowerShell. And if I navigate over to this tab and I click on this, I could literally open another terminal which is running a command prompt. Does that make sense? I could literally also CD to my desktop through my command prompt. I can still give it the same ls command. I see. It seems ls is not even recognized by the command line prompt, as we can see. So like I said, all this is just the PowerShell. So you could literally achieve the same thing using these two shells. But like I said, the PowerShell is more advanced than the command prompt. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Now, if you're using a Mac operating system, then the ZSH would be the shell running within your terminal. Okay, if you're using a Linux system, then it's usually bash. So when someone says to you next time, when someone says, "Oh, could you open up your terminal?" You opening up a terminal also means you opening up a shell, because once a terminal is open, a shell needs to be running. within the terminal so that the terminal will be able to process commands with the aid of the shell. And now the final terminology, which is a command line. Someone can even say to you, oh, can I see your command line? Or open up your command line. Okay, open up a command line. So a command line is simply this. When I type cd, this is my current command line. This is, including my command, is my current command line. The line that I'm currently typing my command into is my command line. So it's actually very simple terms, but the way people use this sometimes can be very much confusing. Okay, so I just cede it back to user. Now, this is no longer my command line. This is now my command line. So I hope this video helps. Oh, I made a mistake with the desktop spelling. My apologies. So now I can say cd desktop, and I head back to the desktop. So I hope this video helps, and I hope going forward you will no longer find these terms confusing. Thank you.